Yo, what is up guys? My name is AFC Adina and welcome to another video. Again, I know it has been a while, but I'm back, kinda back. I played a couple of games the last 2 days and yeah, I'm back for you guys. Another reason I'm back is because I am a guild leader and my guild kinda hit a down point because I was really slacking. I wasn't active, I wasn't playing PvP, I wasn't encouraging any of my members, so we really hit a down point. So I'm back to get my guild back up there. I hope some of you guys will help me as well, Sunglasses crew members. And if you are interested in PvP and are looking for a guild, definitely check out our guild. If you are interested, message me on Discord, slide in my DMs, you know it. You can find me down, there's a Discord link down below to my own Discord channel. You can find me there, message me, tell me that you are interested in joining our guild, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, before we start, make sure to hit that like button, it really helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below. You guys know I read all of them and I reply to most of them, and most of all, subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. We are really close to 400 guys, so please help me out, make my dream come true. But anyway, let's jump right into the battle. Yo, what is up guys? AFC Adino here, and we're playing against Balti1, a really good player from our guild. He's really consistent, so this should be fun. I'm gonna lead off with Tangrowth in this game, because as long as Tangrowth has full HP, he does have a good matchup against his whole team. He decides to lead off with his own Tangrowth as well. And I'm still gonna go for the knockoff, even though he will most likely do it himself. Because if he was potentially Assault Vested, that would have given my Raikou a lot of room. Yeah, he turns out to be Rocky Helmet as well. And at this point, I'm just gonna click HP Ice, as it still chips everything on his team pretty well. He also stays in, so he goes for HP Ice himself. I could stay in here and kill him, because I think I'm fast. I was faster 2 times, so I think I'm faster. But I want to keep my Tangrowth healthy, so that it can kind of... Because if I lose my Tangrowth, his Azumarill, his Memo, and his T-Tar will be a big threat to me. I definitely gotta keep my Tangrowth healthy. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna bring in my Scissor, because I don't think he's gonna knock off. But he clicks HP Ice again. This is really good for us, because now I can click U-turn, and he doesn't have a good switch for this U-turn. If he stays in with Tangrowth, Tangrowth will die, and the only thing that he can really switch in is his Zapdos. But if he goes Zapdos, I can go into my T-Tar. So he does go Zapdos, and this brings in my T-Tar. And guys, this Tyranitar set is specially designed for dealing with Zapdos, guys. Because it's especially defensive T-Tar, and I used to play this a lot back in Pokemon X and Y, and I really loved it. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rocks first, as he goes for Discharge. Luckily, he doesn't paralyze me. And I'm gonna press Toxic right now, because he might want to remove the Defog. So he might want to remove the Stealth Rocks with Defog. And he does go for Defog, and we connect Toxic, guys. This is great, because now he can never remove Stealth Rocks. So I get up my Stealth Rocks now. He has to switch out, and he will most likely go into Mamoswine, which could be troublesome for me. But at least I get up my Stealth Rocks. Okay, he does bring in Mamoswine, and I don't switch in well against this thing. I really don't switch well against this thing. I think I'll just go into Tangrowth, as he goes for Earthquake, so this is great. He takes Life Orb damage, and what I can do now is I actually can go into my Starmie. And let's see what will he click? He clicks Icicle Crash, so my Starmie stays pretty healthy, and Mamoswine took some damage from his own Life Orb. What I'm gonna do now though is I'm gonna press Toxic, because he needs his Mamoswine. He cannot risk losing his Mamoswine, because his Mamoswine really pressures my team. I'm gonna press Toxic, and he brings in the Tangrowth, so this is really great. Having this thing poisoned will really help me taking it down. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go into my own Tangrowth again, cause there's no way he's gonna click HP Ice on my Starmie. He's most likely gonna click Knockoff, or he's gonna click Giga Drain. He actually switches out into his T-Tar, and this is kinda interesting. This thing also pressures me pretty well. I think if I knock it off, it will do less damage to me later on. He does go for Stone Edge, he connects, and I cannot switch out now because I will die to Pursuit. So I'm gonna Giga Drain as he does click Pursuit, and because I didn't switch, he doesn't kill me with Pursuit. So I get a nice amount of damage off on his T-Tar, and he might actually be in Scald range. Because he's banded, so he might not even be bulky. Especially with after Style Rock's damage, he will definitely die to Scald. So I'm gonna switch out, because if he clicks Pursuit, he does click Pursuit, that will mean that I get a free switch. And remember, he doesn't switch well into my Scissor, because his Zapdos is poisoned and Stealth Rocks are up. So I think going into Scissor is good. Guard Jump is a bit tricky because he has Tangrowth and Azumarill. And yeah, he doesn't really do anything against Scissor. So I just click Bullet Punch. I don't need him to predict him to switch out, because if he stays in and Stone Edge crits me, it can be really bad. So he did stay in and we knock out T-Tar, so that's great. Now he does bring in the Zapdos, and again, he switches into Stealth Rocks, and if he doubles out, it's fine because he took the Stealth Rocks damage. And that means he cannot switch into Zapdos to my Scissor anymore. I'll get him my Tyranitar, and he goes for Defog. And like we just said, guys, he cannot remove the Stealth Rocks with my T-Tar alive because he's poisoned. I'll get up my rocks again, and look at this, guys. He didn't roost. So now he cannot switch into my Scissor. I have a problem here though, because my Tangrowth is gone, I have no Earthquake switch in. So I have to let something die. And I think I should just let my Starmie die, as Starmie doesn't really touch the Azumarill. And his Tyranitar is already dead. So he does knock out my Starmie. And my only way of killing this Mamoswine is with my Scissor. I cannot play risky with my Scissor, so Bullet Punching again. And remember, he cannot bring in his Zapdos. He actually decides to bring in his Tangrowth right now. So after Poison and Sandstorm, this Tangrowth will be in range of U-turn. And if he switches out, it doesn't matter. He stays in, I crit him, but the crit doesn't matter. Tangrowth goes down. And what I have to do is also rough, because whatever I bring in, he will bring in his Mamoswine and clicks Earthquake. So I'm going into my least full Pokemon, being Raikou. Well, you could debate between Garchomp and Raikou. Perhaps Garchomp was less useful. But Garchomp can at least live a Belly Drum from Azumarill if his Azumarill turns out to be Belly Drum. Aqua Jet after Belly Drum. But yeah, yeah, I cannot bring in Scissor here because I don't need to risk Scissor. So second Raikou here, it's probably the play. And I'm gonna click HP Ice, perhaps I get a crit or something, which after his Life Orb damage might put him in range of dying to Stealth Rocks. If I'm lucky. I'm clicking HP Ice and I don't get a crit, but he knocks me out. But he's now in a rough position because I click Bullet Punch with Scissor and something on his team is gonna die because Stealth Rocks are up. So Azumarill cannot switch in. Azumarill gets 2-hit KO'd, Alakazam gets 1-hit KO'd, Mamoswine dies, and Zapdos gets 2-hit KO'd. So he decides to sag his Mamoswine. So I don't have to switch into this threat anymore. And he does bring in his Zapdos right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in my T-Tar. don't want to risk my scissor. Like, I could predict his roost, but if he does heat wave, he did heat wave. Imagine if I predicted his roost and went for U-turn and he killed me. That would have cost me the game. So what I can do is I can keep up Stealth Rocks, but I think I'd rather knock it out. The Defux is a really good play on his part. The reason Defug is really good for him is because now my Scissor doesn't 2-hit KO the Azumarill. But it doesn't matter what he does now, because if he brings in Azumarill, he has to click Play Rough. And that means I can beat him with Scissor. And if he goes Alakazam, I can stay in and I activate my Triple Berry. And if he went for a Waterfall with his Azumarill on my T-Tar in this situation, then Garchomp would have lived one hit, and then I would have gone Garchomp and Earthquaked. Yeah, perhaps here I should have clicked Stealth Rocks instead of the second pursuit, because if he missed, Azumarill would be in range of 2 Bullet Punches. Yeah, I'll bring in my Scissor now, and Alakazam goes down. And I probably can't 2-hit KO the Azumarill, but it doesn't matter. After 1 Bullet Punch, he will be in range of Earthquake from my Garchomp, and he cannot really click Belly Drum if he has it. But yeah, he's banded, clicked Waterfall, almost knocked me out, but I still live. And yeah, the second Bullet Punch does knock him out, but my Garchomp is faster. I just click Earthquake, and we win the game. We win the game, guys, by clicking Earthquake. So pretty close game. Came down to our last Pokemon. And yeah, I hope you guys did like this battle. If you are a PvP player and are looking for a guild, definitely check out the Sunglasses Crew. Message me on Discord if you would like to enter. And anyway, to end this video, give me a like on this video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Let me message my boy Balti. But yeah, peace out guys, and I'll see you guys next time.